At 10:53, heading into that 11 o'clock hour, we're going to see widespread rain for most of the eastern plains going into southern Colorado, even parts of Denver. Thursday, that's when we're going to be expecting our big punch when it comes to moisture. Here, this area is indicating some rotation. This is moving about 15 miles per hour. We are seeing a red flag warning go in effect this afternoon and continue until 8 p.m. for parts of Grand Junction going up to the northwestern part of Colorado, even including Aspen. But we're also going to have more storms like this one near Deer Trail that's going to start to also impact the eastern plains. Snow has definitely picked up in Denver in the last hour or so, and this is probably going to continue as we do head throughout the rest of our morning, off and on, off and on. Denver and much of the eastern plains are under a slight risk when it comes to severe weather for today. The main threat with these storms will be large hail, along with damaging wind gusts and isolated tornadoes. This is all being charged by a high pressure system that's bringing in warmer air, but also bringing in clear skies across our area.
Like you are ready to run it right now. You look amazing.
There we go. I'm the banana.
That is the classic Boulder costume.
You know, my favorite thing to say is get you a hot matcha, hot coffee in the morning, then by the afternoon, switch it over to ice.
Okay, I like that.
That's what I say, okay?
Before we get to the forecast, I actually met some lovely ladies, my new friends. Can you introduce yourself?
Clara, I was so proud. I planted a peony bush 2 years ago, and just yesterday, the first flower.
Oh,
I was so happy.
That really
So that's my garden news for the day.
That just touched my heart and made my day. All right, so what we're watching for, it's going to be a great day to be out in the garden. We're going to have a warming trend. It starts today, 80s today, and also for tomorrow. And I'm also going to have a look out of the race that we're going to be seeing tomorrow as well. Let's take a look at City Park outlooking Denver. Let me step out the way. Just beautiful out there. Clear skies. Not a lot of activity going on, but I promise by the end of the day, I think it's going to be way more people outside enjoying the outdoors. Overall temperatures right now, 47 degrees for Denver, 55 degrees for Thornton, up in Boulder at 61 degrees. Heading into the foothills, you're seeing temperatures a little bit cooler, most of us in the 40s and 30s, and we are seeing some 50s out there as well. We are going to see some temperatures start to warm up as we do head throughout the rest of our Sunday. A great day to get in the pool. I know, right? Getting in the pool. My pool was crowded yesterday. Yes, today we're going to see temperatures in the 70s by that 10 o'clock hour. Heading into that 4 o'clock hour, temperatures will be in the low 80s. It's going to be a warmer day than what we've seen yesterday. Overall highs for today will be in the low 80s for most of the Denver metro area. Upper 70s for places like Parker and Castle Rock. Going over into the eastern plains, they're going to see temperatures near 90 degrees, 88 degrees for Fort Collins, and then Sterling will be at 89 degrees. Now, if you're heading to those higher elevation areas, you're going to see temperatures in the 60s, 67 degrees for Estes Park, 64 degrees for Islands Park. Overall, looking at our futurecast, we're going to be fairly dry this morning, but we could see some spotty showers as we do head throughout the rest of our afternoon. Sunday, we're going to be expecting showers to roll through most of the high country. As we do head throughout our evening hour, we could start to see some spotty showers for parts of the Denver area and also a little bit across the eastern plains. But other than that, drying out. Now, waking up tomorrow morning, if you are heading out to Boulder, you're going to see temperatures start to increase, but your start to your morning will be fairly nice. Most of us will be in the 50s and low 60s. We're not going to be expecting any rain chances for tomorrow. By the time we get into 11 o'clock hour, we're going to be in the mid to upper 70s. Overall, looking at your Super 7-day forecast, 82 degrees for today, 83 degrees for tomorrow. We do have a chance of rain for tomorrow, but that'll be Monday afternoon, I can promise. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to see temperatures in the 80s and 70s and a chance of storms each day.
Denver 7 weather team's Clara Faith is back with us now. And Clara, you took concerns to the experts to see how people can help.
Yes, Micah, bees really haven't been into hibernation, but I did find out some solutions to help bees not run out of food this season. Springtime means renewal and new life. Everything is waking up from winter in Laura Roberts' backyard, including thousands of bees.
I am a backyard beekeeper. I keep 2 hives. I think bees serve a really important part of the ecosystem.
She's raised bees back here for years, but this year she's worried.
I lost a hive, the unseasonably warm weather.
The warm winter stressed the bees, and they didn't hibernate, and eventually starved.
They've been eating through their food stores faster, so they ran out of food, and they haven't eaten the food that I feed them. So I think one of my hives died to starvation.
Mike Rozo, the co-founder of Free-Range Beehives, have been in the beekeeping business for almost 10 years, with nearly 125 beehives across the Denver area. He knows what Laura is going through.
Now, with it being such a dry winter, how does it kind of impact their food supply?
With the dryness, we worry about drought and not enough nectar to feed the bees.
He shows me how his bees have been getting through the dry winter.
This right here is a frame of fully capped honey. All of this is honey behind these wax cappings. And slowly but surely the bees are down here uncapping the honey and consuming it.
He says his bees are down to just 3 frames of honey. So now it's all about feeding their sweet tooth to keep them alive.
You can use dry white sugar and put it on top of that inner cover, and the bees will come up and eat the sugar. The bees think it's June. As a result, the beehives are building up faster.
As the bee population grows, mites do too. Parasites that can wipe out entire hives.
One of my neighbor's hives, we believe, was mites.
They eat the fat bodies of the bees. More importantly, they reproduce in the cells where the baby bees are developing. And so it's very difficult to see them.
Although Laura lost a hive, she isn't giving up.
I started it because my son had really bad seasonal allergies, and I read that local honey is really good and helps cure that. So I started keeping bees a couple years ago with my dad and my son.
As the seasons shift, she hopes her remaining hive can weather the change, keeping the buzz alive.
I am watching them a little closer these days and doing everything I can to hopefully ensure the success.